Good late Thursday evening, I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly on this March 22nd of 2018. It took Mother Nature a few days to get the hint that it's finally spring, but we finally made it feel like spring today with highs bouncing into the lower 70s. Thankfully, as we head into the coming weekend, we will stay mild as far as afternoon temperatures go. We should be back near 70 tomorrow, and even we'll hold on to some middle to upper 60s to near 70 for the rest of the weekend. We will have some dry time in the works, but I'm seeing quite a bit of rain and thunderstorm chances starting to line up as early as tomorrow afternoon, and definitely picking up as we go into this late part of the weekend and going into much of next week. And it's rain chances that we could certainly use. At least we're not in dire straits on the drought tracker, unlike our poor neighbors out south and west of Wichita and Oklahoma City, especially into the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas. That is an extreme to exceptional drought, still having a firm grasp over the area there. For us, most of us are at least in a drought. We're abnormally dry in the yellow, but you go out to Chanute, Bartlesville, points west from there, that is a moderate to severe drought showing up in the drought tracker. So again, we could certainly use the rain, and we do have those chances lining up, but not for this evening. We have the cloud cover pick up quite a bit late this afternoon and into this evening, but skies remain quiet from that look over 7th and range line on this late Thursday night. Last check of the currents we had during the 10 o'clock hour had the regional airport at Joplin at 63. A southeast breeze is picked back up at about 10 miles per hour. Not too long ago, we had that breeze around 5 to 8 miles per hour. And at the very least, the humidity starting to climb back up at 38%. And dew point at 37. We actually had dew points sitting in the upper 20s to near 30 throughout a good portion of the day. So even though we didn't have officially any red flag warnings in our area with that south breeze and the dry air mass in place, it was not a good idea to do any outdoor burning. At the very least, we have temperatures holding primarily in the lower 60s. A few outlying spots like Parsons, Chanute, Iola, and Milnette starting to drop back into the upper 50s. In general, though, because of the south breeze that we've seen throughout the day at 10 to 20 miles per hour, even though that breeze has lightened up a bit, we are going to keep that breeze at about 5 to 15 miles per hour going through the overnight. Couple that with the mostly cloudy skies, that should be in play by the time tomorrow morning gets underway. It won't be such a cold start in the morning. Well, we had a temperature starting around 38 to 40 degrees across many spots this morning, so we'll do quite a bit better than that as we get our Friday morning started. At the very least, despite the increase in the clouds, we had a quiet evening on the Skywatch Storm Tracker. A wider view shows much of the Central Plains quiet for much of the day until we saw this evening some rain picking up in parts of South Dakota and northern parts of Nebraska. Primarily, we were kept quiet today by this upper level ridge, but that setup is starting to change because of this upper low that's working across the Pacific Northwest. Now, that's sending one system our way, namely this frontal system, and that actually has a stationary front parked just to the north of the area. That system's going to hang around as we go into Friday and even into Saturday. That's our first shot for thunderstorm chances this weekend. Then, that upper low back into the Pacific Northwest will send another system our way or two by the time we go into next week. So we got, again, quite a few systems lining up, plenty of rain chances lining up along with it. At the very least, we keep things quiet for tonight, even though the future track wants to pop up a shower or two. In general, we're going to stay dry. Mostly cloudy, and temperatures should start again in the lower to middle 50s, certainly a lot better than starting in the upper 30s like we did this morning. And despite the rain chances on the increase, at least some scattered rain and thunderstorms going into late Friday afternoon, anytime after 3 or 4 o'clock, I think that's our earliest we'll see rain chances pick on up. Despite all that, that south breeze will be at 10 to 20 miles per hour, that's near 30 throughout the course of the day. That means that'll take us from 53 in the morning to 64 by lunchtime. I think we can get afternoon highs to about 70 degrees. Again, I think that south wind will do it, despite plenty of cloud cover in play and at least a chance for some scattered rain and thunderstorms going into late Friday afternoon. We'll hold on to those rain chances and the cloud cover going into Friday night and into Saturday morning. But once we get on the backside of this first system, we will see partly sunny skies, but a bit of a cooler Saturday waiting for us. Then as we go into Saturday night and Sunday, the clouds sticking back up once again, and going into Sunday, we will have another system on its way in from the west. That will bring rain and thunderstorm chances back in here as we go into Sunday. So here's how the 7-day forecast is shaping up. Afternoon rain and thunderstorms scattered, possible. with highs here 70 going into Friday. 58 Saturday morning, highs back to 67. We'll have that northwest breeze. Keep things mild, but a little bit cooler, at least a brief little cool down. And we'll turn to a little cooler Sunday with another shot of rain and thunderstorms with highs of 65. Maybe we'll get to 72 on Monday, but Monday and Tuesday looks to be our best shot for widespread rain and thunderstorms. And then we'll see if we can taper off the rain chances going into the middle of next week. And hopefully by next Thursday we can get things to calm down. So at the very least, we have plenty of rain chances lining up. And if we can spread these out, we can hopefully mitigate any heavy rain or flooding potential. But that's something we'll need to keep an eye on as we go through the days to come. Have a good night. Have a great Friday.